What is going on, warriors of the Call of Dragons universe? I am back again with another video. In today's episode, we're going to take a look at the 10 plus most common mistakes to avoid in Call of Dragons. These mistakes are going to cost you dearly. In this episode, I'm going to show you exactly how to mitigate each mistake. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel for more content, turn on the bell notification and never miss out. Like the video, share it with your friends, leave some comments down below. Let's get it started. Every single hero in Call of Dragons has 4 different skills and an awakening skill. The most important skill of any hero is gonna be the rage skill. You should always upgrade this skill up to level 5. Do not unlock the other skills before you take this one to level 5. Even if it means waiting a few weeks, you should wait. This is the best skill of any hero. Check the description section for a hero guide explaining how this skill works in depth. Do not put stars on your hero before you push this one to level 5. Talents are very important in Call of Dragons and they can help improve the skills of your heroes. If you are a new player in the game, you should not put these talents in places that you don't know. You should go to your favorite YouTubers, check out some Discord and copy talent trees that are already made. If you make the wrong talent tree, it's gonna cost you a lot of gems to reset. Just take a look at this. You need the book to reset. Now this thing is gonna cost between 500 and 1000 gems. Therefore, make sure that you know what you're doing before you put any points here. Check out your favorite YouTubers, check out some Discord pages, you will find some talent trees to copy. It is very important to always stay in the Alliance territory so that you don't get zeroed. And if you try to relocate your city, make sure you do it the proper way. For example, if you put 70% of your city on the outside of your Alliance territory, you are still gonna get zeroed. To fix this problem, make sure that 70% of your city is inside the line of the Alliance territory, and that will prevent you from getting zeroed. If you don't follow these rules, you are gonna pay the price. Every single time that you are fighting a war and you're not inside the Alliance territory, you should pay attention to war frenzy and reinforcement in your city. As soon as you activate War Frenzy, you cannot bubble for 15 minutes. You cannot use a peace shield for 15 minutes. If some alliance try to zero you, there is not much you can do. The only way you can protect yourself is to try and teleport away. Another thing to also remember is that when someone reinforces your city, you cannot use a peace shield. You should either kick them out or teleport away. That is the only way you're going to protect yourself if you are not within the Alliance territory. Artifacts are very useful in Call of Dragons. However, you should not mix magical with physical. For example, if you use some magic artifacts on physical heroes, it's not going to work. If you use some physical artifacts on magic heroes, they are not going to work. And the artifacts that will not work are usually the one that can do some type of damage. Therefore, try not to put damaging artifacts on a different unit type. For example, don't put a physical damaging artifact on a magic hero. Don't put a magic damaging artifact on a physical hero. It's not going to work properly. When you make your marches for open field fight, you should always avoid putting magic heroes and physical heroes. For example, do not pair a physical hero with a magic hero. One of them will not be able to use their rage skill. Let's say you take Lilia and then you put Nika behind her. What is gonna happen? If you have Lilia with magic troops, Nika as a secondary will not be able to do her rage skill. And some of her skills are not gonna work with Lilia. That is something that you should avoid in the game. Do not pair physical heroes with magic heroes. The in-game settings in Call of Dragons are very important and you should always check and make sure you have everything in the right places. For example, the confirmed gem use is a very nasty feature. Every single week it's gonna reset. I don't know if the developers plan on fixing this. So make sure every Monday when reset comes in, check this gem use. I have lost more than 5,000 gems because of this reason. There are other settings here that you should make sure that you check so that you avoid some big bad things happening to your account. But overall, the most important one is gonna be the confirmed gem use. Make sure you have this one checked, otherwise you're gonna lose a lot of gems. Call of Dragons has a game feature where you cannot get attacked when you gather from within Alliance territory. Therefore, every time you teleport your city within the Alliance territory, try not to put it in the middle. If you put it in the middle, you're gonna prevent these resource nodes from spawning all the time. You should always put your city on the outside. As you can see here, I have done a big mistake by teleporting within the Alliance territory. What I need to do is bring my city closer to the edge of the Alliance territory so that the resource nodes can spawn properly in the middle. Remember, when you gather from within the Alliance territory, you cannot be attacked. When you gather from outside the Alliance territory, the enemy can destroy you. You should keep this in mind. There are different types of troops in Call of Dragons, and the most important one in the early stages should be the workhorses. You should train a lot of workhorses. They don't take a lot of time. Training many workhorses is gonna help you gather a lot of resources. They are cheap to train and they are awesome. A lot of players try to avoid training workhorses because they wanna gather with their infantry. They wanna gather with their magic units. This is a very bad idea, and here is why. Let's say, for example, you send out all your infantry troops, all of your archers, all of your cavalry to go and gather in the open field. And then someone with a good account can just come in and swarm your city and take all of your resources. Therefore, it is very important to train workhorses just for the purpose of gathering. Save your infantry, your cavalry, your archers in your city just to protect your city when you are gathering. If you send them all out, you are gonna pay the price. If someone has a good account, they are gonna come for you. As a new player, you should join an alliance as fast as possible and always try to meet the minimum requirements of the alliance. Always check out the member section to see which rank you have been given. Different alliances will give different players different ranks depending on their performance. You can also go to the settings and make sure that you see your rankings. Check out your rankings on all the things that you have done in the alliance and make sure that you meet the minimum requirement in order to not get kicked out. If you do your due diligence, your account is gonna grow, you're gonna remain in a good alliance, and everything is gonna be good for you. The final mistake of the video is gonna cover the peacekeeping talent tree. Is it good? Is it bad? The peacekeeping talent tree is only useful for killing darklings and dark creatures. This talent tree does not work on Behemoth. You should always avoid it. Peacekeeping talent tree does not work in the open field as well. If you are making your talent tree, make sure that you go for the other talents instead of the peacekeeping. Try to stay away from it. And these, ladies and gentlemen, are the 10 plus biggest mistakes to avoid in Call of Dragons. If you want more information, make sure you check the videos in the description section. Thank you guys for watching. Until then, talk to you in the next one. Peace out.